So hello and welcome to domytriesthis. I hope you brought your cuppa. Today's coffee mug is my Expanse coffee mug, and the reason I'm using my Expanse coffee mug is because I'm using the last of my Expanse teas from Adagio. This tea is for Prax Meng. Prax does not show up on this coffee mug. It is mostly the main characters, and Prax was maybe 2 seasons. So a season and a half, something like that. But this is, I felt it was appropriate to have the Expanse coffee mug for this tea. This tea has green chai, ginseng green, and gunpowder. Now, I don't know if that's gunpowder, or if there's a gunpowder tea, but it's really going to be interesting. Hasn't been steeping long. I did get, when I poured the water in, I got this beautiful waft, this beautiful scent. So it smells very good. Smells very good. So we're going to go ahead and give her a sip. We're going to give her a sip. I can talk, really. And then we will get started. Really hot. Just poured this. There is the start of something light and delicate at this moment that tastes interesting. We're going to set her down and let it go while we do our thing. So it is interesting to be on this side doing our tea before the face is made up. However, we've got 2 indie brands, and I wanted to use them today, so we're going to open these, and then I'm going to actually use some of them to get started on the face. I will finish the face off camera, and I'll come back and show you when I'm done. But basically, these came in, and I wanted to use them today. We're doing our grocery trip today, and I always do a grocery trip look, almost always. There's been once or twice I haven't. So I wanted to use them today. So the first one is from Vive Cosmetics. Vive. They are Latina owned, I believe. And this particular company focuses primarily on lipsticks, from what I could tell. They did have a mirror up there. I think they may have a couple of other things. I don't know, possibly lashes, but I didn't actually check for that. But they do not actually have blush or contour or eyeshadow that I can find. Emil gracias from the bottom of our corazoncitos. I'm butchering these words that I should know. Thank you so much for your purchase and supporting a Latina-owned and operated beauty brand. Always remember that you are smart, fuerte, and most importantly, beautiful in every way. We truly hope you enjoy your products as much as we enjoyed creating this brand para ti. Besitos, Joanna and Leslie, co-founders. You can shop vivecosmetics.com. It says, let's be chismosas. Follow Vive on Twitter, and you can tag Vive and BeautyCon Cultura on Instagram. And there's a little card. Nice. Hola, beautiful. Nice little card. And then there is another one about these the lipsticks I got. So I'm going to set that. Well, it says Cremosa Matte Lipstick. Tips for a smooth and creamy application. Mix and match. Don't be afraid to mix and match any Cremosa lipstick shades to make your perfect color. Do you enjoy wearing cream blushes or shadows? Try our Cremosa on your cheeks, eyes, and face. Removal can be removed with any liquid makeup remover or wipe. Extra, our Cremosa matte lipstick formula is very creamy and pigmented, but not smudge-proof. It does not dry completely, but it will act as a stain with a great color payoff. If you're looking for more long-lasting wear, check out our K-Matte liquid lipsticks, which I got one of those. And for the K-Matte liquid lipsticks, prep your lips just like you do for your face for foundations. Recommend you prep your lips for smooth, long lipstick pepper application. Use your favorite lip scrub. Balm, make sure the lip balm absorbs fully. I always use I use the ColourPop lip primer, Lippy Sticks primer. Take your favorite, remove excess product from the applicator, and apply the product evenly Wear it alone. Removal. When you're ready to remove the lipstick completely, take off with your favorite liquid lipstick with any oil or liquid makeup remover. We recommend using coconut oil to remove formula. Please note, micellar water will not work. So these are the mattes ones are apparently set down pretty strong. I did get one of each. Now, I will say I'm unlikely to buy from the brand, even if I really like them. Again, they are a little expensive. These cost me $33 for the two. That's a little high. One of them was $20 and one of them was $18. And I got a coupon, so kind of expensive. But you know, I am trying these brands, and whether or not I would repurchase it for the price, I can tell you if I would repurchase it if the price wasn't a concern. It was wrapped in this paper, Vive paper. And here's what the boxes look like. There's the lipstick, and there's a liquid lipstick. See the colors. So this says vegan, cruelty-free, creamy to matte finish, Latina owned and operated, made in the USA. It has the little cruelty-free bunny. And I love that packaging. That is really cute. I have noticed that they have cute packaging. I've been following them on and off for a little bit. Sometimes I unfollow brands because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get to them, and I don't want to clutter up my Instagram feed at some points. I know, it's weird. But anyway, come on, open, says me. I'm going to have to tear up the top of this box because it does not want to come out. It wants to stay in there. We're not keeping the box anyway. All right, so, oh wow, that's bright pink. So the actual tube is a really bright pink. It says Vive Cosmetics on it. This color is Dimelo, and this is the one that was 18. Oh, she's nice and red. Look at that. That's beautiful. Nice going on. Nice color. Really pretty. I'll have to decide which one of these I'm wearing. Nice. That's actually, it's a little more on the orangey side than I normally like for a red, but it's very pretty. And then we have, this one is the K-Matte liquid lipstick. Same things down the side, liquid to matte finish. And this is in the color Amore Eterno. And again, this thing doesn't want to, and it has the same kind of cute flowers on it, so. I do like the packaging. I do like the way it's presented at this point. We all know I can't open things, right? So, tearing it up. There we go. Come on out. So it's pretty oh, the lid is cute. Pretty standard on the tube. It's just a plastic tube, but that is cute on the lid. It sticks with the pink theme of the other one. It says Vive Cosmetics on the side and has the color on the bottom. So there we go. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what this color is like. Okay. They said to wipe off some of the excess. Oh, that's pretty. That is actually gorgeous. So there's that. I'll probably end up wearing this one today, but I am into these berries. We all know that, right? So that is from Vive today. And if I bumped you, I'm sorry. Very, very interesting. Like I said, for me, they're a touch pricey. That's why I only bought two. And I do believe that I'm not sure if for them, or I know for this other one that I did use Afterpay. I will have to double check and let you know down below if you can use Afterpay. It's quite possible I did. Or I used the PayPal 4-in-1 or 4 payments you can do for you know, larger orders. They will offer that to you sometimes. All right, so this one is the Babella Cosmetics. And I'm kind of surprised at the size of this box because I didn't think what I bought was that big. I bought, and then I read the description, and apparently I bought the PR box, so I didn't realize that. So in here we not only have what I actually was ordering, but the PR box for it, and it says fragile on the side. So we're going to open it. And they have, this is another Latina owned brand, and they have the little skulls and stuff. That is cute. I don't know why that says Beauty Creations, though. This is supposed to be BeBella. Well, if this is the PR box, I think I'm just a little disappointed. But it seems to be a Beauty Creations thing. One of one. I do know that these were also kind of pricey, but I bought all of them. I bought the entire set. So, what do we got here? Looking here. Babella Cosmetics Life in Pastel. Available online now. I'll have to take a look at that at some point. Pretty in pastels. Let's jump into the springtime and drive into the pastel shades you've been wanting to try. So I'm going to take a look at that at some point. I love this box. I'm going to keep this box. And then this says Dreaming in Color, also now available. That looks very pretty right there. So these two cards are basically telling me about other things. But it sounds like they are a Beauty Creations brand. So I'm not sure if they are, if they broke off from Beauty Creations and are being supported by that, or if they actually are owned by Beauty Creations but just are managed by Latin owned. I'll have to look that up and see what I can find for you. But I got basically their metallic pot shadows in all the available colors. And these are a cream consistency. So not only am I trying this new brand, I'm trying something I don't normally try. I will be using one of these to apply them, because apparently they are best applied with a brush, or I mean with a fingertip, and we all know I don't do fingertips. So they have the names of the shades on the boxes. These boxes are really nice. So there's the box. And this is for Darling. So each box has this. I won't be keeping all the boxes, but we've got Darling, Heartbreaker, Risque, Regal, Nightlife, Provoked, Devious, and Corrupt. It's quite possible that this is considered the big box that they were talking about with the pretty packaging. It is quite possible if you don't get the opening box, that box that they have. It's quite possible that they would ship all this stuff in a bag. At any rate, so I'm going to open up these pots. These feel very heavy, and they're very, wow, that's nice. That is the packaging. This is Corrupt, but that is the packaging. That is beautiful. And this is glass, it feels like. It is, like I said, it's very, very heavy. Let's open you up. Okay, so it has this on top. I don't know if that's actually supposed to stay on the top. It's supposed to stay on the top. It's supposed to stay in the lid, it looks like. All right, so they also have a cover on the pot. Yeah, it's directly on the thing. So there's that. Okay, it's a stiff. Doesn't have the bounce of, say, a Super Shock. It's more of a stiff. There it is on the finger. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is gorgeous. All right, going to get these other ones opened, and I will be right back to show them all off to you. All right, so this is Darling. My biggest thing is, from what I saw on the website, a lot of these are going to be very neutral. That is gorgeous. Look at that. I'm not going to pick up so much. So there's Darling. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. I don't know if I should keep these for the top, but we're going to put them on there for now. And these have a 6 months shelf life. That's not a long time. All right, next we have Devious. There's Devious in the pot. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. I'm going to put this across the top because it looks very similar to the other one we did. Oh no, it's more bronzy. That is beautiful. My fingers, well, everything on my fingers is going onto my hand at this point. I'm not keeping any of the boxes. All right, next we have Provoked. Yeah, a lot of these are very neutral. There's Provoked. Oh, wow. That looks to be... yeah, you almost see it in there. It looks to be a duochrome almost. It is. That's a duochrome. Look at that. That is beautiful. That's probably why it's called Devious. Next we have Nightlife. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty, guys. Clean that up. Clean that up. Off my fingers. So there's Nightlife. That's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Oh, wow. Look at that. That looks almost duochromy too. That just might be shading. But it looks like it has almost a slightly red cast to it. It's beautiful. I think I'm going to use this one. And Devious when I find them. Right now I'm just sort of shoving things around. All right, next we have Heartbreaker. Oh, gosh, it's gorgeous. Look at that. That's beautiful. Oh, my Lord. Oh, she's so pretty. She is so pretty. You're so pretty. Like I said, you all know I mostly use powder, so this is going to be very interesting for me. Very interesting indeed. All right, next we have Regal, which I thought might be a blue, but apparently isn't. So there's Regal. She's a little on the deeper end. We'll do this. Oh, she's a little lighter than this one. Just a touch. More of a antique gold. Or maybe this is the antique gold and this is, I don't know. But it's beautiful. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous. And then we have our last one, which is called Risque. This is going to be interesting to try. That's all I can say. For me, this will be interesting to try. Okay, that one doesn't want to come out. There we go. So there's Risque. Trying to make sure I don't have anything on my fingers. The texture of these is very interesting. They're kind of moussey. Oh, that's beautiful. Trying to turn it. Yeah, you can see that duochrome there. You can see that this one has a little bit of it too. But most of the others do not. Beautiful. Okay, so We are going to attempt to use these today. My eyes are prepped. Let me pick out my colors. Alrighty. This is almost kind of scary because I haven't. Let's wipe these down and see what happens. Be interesting to see if these guys stand up to my eyes, much less a wet wipe. They do leave a little bit behind, so that's a good sign. And our lipsticks are coming off. Or is it? No, one of them is still there. All right. They're taking some work to clean up. Fun. And the lipstick is looking a little odd. It's cleaning up, but it has a shimmer over it now. That's funny. Alrighty. Alrighty. Well, I am not going to do my entire eye with these. Wow, that lipstick really does want to stay. I'm going to have to find, like I said, an oil, or hope that my my makeup balm will take that off, because that is being persistent. I rubbed it and rubbed it and rubbed it. All right, all right, all right. I'm actually really excited to try these. I want to keep the box. I need to keep the rest of this. Go away. I'm going to keep the box. It's a pretty box. I want to keep the box. And this is normally where I'd end, but like I said, I want to go ahead and give these a try. I've prepped my eyes, so I'm going to put Devious in the inner corner, Heartbreaker in the middle, and then find my purple, which is this one right here. And this one is, to repeat, Nightlife. So those are the three I'm going to attempt to use today. I'm going to put the rest of these over here for now. Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. All right. I do have... All right, so I do have this. I have a couple others that I can use in a minute. I need to go with the colors I'm using. I think we're going to just use our Moroccan palette. Makes it a little easier overall anyway. I need to put this away. Go in there. All right, come here. Kneel. All right, so for a lot of the basics, I think I'm just going to use the Moroccan palette. So we're going to open her up. And I think I'm going to use this lighter lavender underneath my brow. I literally have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing stuff. And let's pull you guys just a little bit closer. So I'm grabbing some of this, it's Zellige. And we're gonna put this under our brow. Get a nice kind of lavender color. I'm gonna need to use this to warm up my outer corners and underneath a bit, because the shirt I'm wearing today to go grocery shopping is red. So there we go. Alrighty, so opening this up. I think I'm going to do one eye first. This eye closest to you, because my mirror's here. And this will be easy to figure out for the other eye because it's different colors. So I can do one on each side of the thing. And I'll know where they're placed because they're different colors. So we're going to pick up a little bit of this. It's really weird. It's almost flaky when you pick it up. Maybe that's why it's better on a finger. I don't know. There's no way I'm going to use this up in 6 months, even if I wore it every day. Anyway, so that's how much I'm managing to pick up on my little thing. Let's see what happens here. It's on there a little bit. I need another mirror. This mirror's not going to work for this. And it is completely off of here almost. Let's take a look. Okay. I may have to completely use my fingers. Because this is not picking up very well. Wow, okay. I mean, I'm getting color on there. I'm just not getting a lot. And I can already tell you from the texture, a brush would be a no-go. All right. The funny thing is I put my my skincare all except my masks on with my fingers all the time. I don't know why I've got a thing about makeup going on with my fingers, but let's give this a try. All right. Got you to clean up my fingers as I use them. All right. Here we go again. They definitely pick up better on the fingers. I feel like my finger is too big, but I'm definitely getting more color. Let's see. Now that we have some on there, can we? It moves around a little bit. Not as well as I'd like. I am managing to use this to move it around, so maybe if you're like me and not into using your fingers and you want to try these, you can use your finger to get it applied and then use the brush like this. See, it's coming up better, to spread it. Putting these across the actual lid with the finger should be a little bit easier. And I'm just kind of tapping in. I'm not actually like rubbing too much to pick some up. And it is going on beautifully. I will say using the finger is a little harder to control for me, probably because I don't do that. To keep it from going too far up. And it's getting too high there. It's going into my purple. Having to work at this one just a little bit more. Like I said, I'm trying to be careful with pickup and stuff. All right, so we'll try to see if we can move this one around a bit. It'll be interesting to see if I can touch this up and take care of this part that went over. Wow, it's all over my fingers. It definitely blends really well once you get it on there, even if you use a sponge tip. Very pretty. All right, for this last one, I'm going to use this finger. Not that much different. But I'm afraid I'm going to poke my eye out with the other one because it has a much longer nail. All right, so now I'm picking up Nightlife for this outer corner. Oh boy. Okay, I'm going to try the little finger after all. Come here. Nightlife is taking some work. It's quite possibly because of the position. Yeah, wow. Okay. This one's texture seems to be just a touch different than the others. Yeah, see, more of it is coming up on the applicator. There we go. Interesting. I'm going to go ahead and carry her up, since it already started to go there. Let's carry you up. That way I don't have to cover up too much of this top part that didn't quite get covered. This one is definitely picking up better on the sponge tip than the others did. And this purple, there is actually some fallout. Interesting. Really trying to get some of that color in there. It's a bit more muted on my eye, and I'm not sure why that is. It's pretty though. It's really gorgeous. What do you think? I am going to reduce some of my work on this, and I am going to bring Nightlife down over the way I would a shadow color, and then I don't have to cover anything up that I screwed up. So I'm using just the slight edge, and I'm going along the area here, and I'm bringing it in to these colors and making it meet and making it act like my when I use that, you know, middling color, like that. Interesting. I have crinkly eyes, so that's very pretty. A little bit more effort to put on than I expected to be. I thought it would be a little bit more creamy, if that makes sense. They do come up a little bit, I want to say a little drier than, say, the Super Shocks. At any rate, I'm going to go ahead and do this eye and try to finish up the rest of my face, and I will be back to show you the results. So before we get into this look and the end of the video and all that stuff that you guys tend to click off of, I'm pretty sure nobody wants to hear me doing my same outro every day, and I understand that. However, need you to stick around for a little bit. We've got a bit of a surprise, so just hang on. Just hang on. Anyway, I am very, very pleased with this look. I'm thrilled with it. So, first of all, there is a little bit coming off on the very inner part of the corner, but it is holding up to my eyes. It hasn't disappeared, hasn't created a hole. It did fade a little bit, but it reapplied beautifully, and I was able to also use what was there and move that around a little bit. And interestingly enough, once you have some on the eye and once you have some on your applicator, it is much easier to pick it up out of the pot. Maybe there was something on the top that was preventing it from being easily picked up off the out of the pot onto the applicator. But later, when I was doing my little bits of touch-up that I have to do, this one is like, I will not curl and I will be in your face. Go away. There we go. Sorry, my hair. I love my hair. My hair drives me crazy. It's a love-hate relationship. At any rate, once like I said, I don't know if there is some sort of overlay spray or if It just needed for you to have some there and have some on here for it to stick to. But once you got that little bit in there, for me anyway, it did actually apply much smoother, and I was able to use just my sponge tip at that point. But we'll have to see when I try it again. I am definitely keeping some of these. They do the regular powder shadow, went over them and blended out on them. This purple just did a beautiful, I love it. It just really smoothed in, and it seemed like the little pots actually gave it a bit more shine and made it more interesting. So right now, my cons for it are that it is messy. At least initially it's messy. And the other one is, like, several of these colors are very, very similar. More than likely, couple of them will go to my daughter. For example, the very, very light gold will likely go to my daughter. It will work better on her skin than mine. And I will probably keep the one that I used today and the really deep burnished gold and the gray, and the others will go to her because there are so many neutrals in here, and I think she'd love to play with them as well. I do appreciate that they're very heavy duty and all that. At this point, I think they're worth it, even though I've only used it once. I love how the look came out. I really, really do. Now, that is the BeBellas, and right now I would say go out and see if you can find a couple colors in there that you like, because they really, really did come out nice, and I do really like how this looked blended and melded, and I'm very pleased with it. Very, very pleased with it. The next thing was the Vive. I have not tried the stick lipstick, but I did try this. And just because this is that deeper red color. And it applied beautifully. There was just a small bit of patchiness on the bottom lip that I had to put another layer over. I will say, though, it is not the most comfortable. It's not the most uncomfortable. I can move my lips, but I do feel it there. It feels kind of heavy. And it didn't completely, when you touch it, it's dried down. But when you put them together, it's kind of sticky. So probably won't be a favorite. The color is beautiful. I think it works really well with this look. However, like I said, it's just this probably won't be a favorite lipstick. Just because of how dry it feels. It does not feel drying at this time, but this is one that I would definitely have to cover with a lip gloss, which I have not done at this point. I wanted you guys to see the color without the gloss over it. I've picked this pale pink, what are you called? This one is Rolling Like a Honey from Incredible. And pick this little gloss. So this has like just a faint tint to it. It shouldn't do anything to the color. We're going to see how this works with a gloss over it. Interesting. What I am seeing at this point is that it kind of deepened it up on my end. We are not getting any on the ball at all. It's taken it a minute to get in there and loosen it up. It still feels very heavy on the lips, however. I do have much more of a smooth slide that I like. So, I don't, even if I could afford these on a regular basis, I don't think I would buy the liquid lipsticks. I have two other brands that are much more what I like. They do dry down, but they're very lightweight. I don't feel them on my lips. They're very, very comfortable. This is not horrible. I've had worse, but it is just not that light and comfortable the way the other two are. So I can't wait to try this, and then we'll see where that's going to go and how that feels. I could put it on now, but it wouldn't really do any good at this point. We've already got the other color on the lips. I feel it mostly up in here, not feeling it in the along my lower lip that much, but that just might be a me thing. I'm weird that way. Anyway, so let me go ahead and take these off so you can get into the camera so you can actually see it. I really, really like how this came out. I think it's gorgeous. Now, the one thing about it is I really didn't give the duochrome a real chance to shine. And the way to do that would have been to bring it all the way across and not do these other colors. But I did want to play with other colors to see how they would all work together and all that other stuff and how they do across the lid. The interesting thing is when I use this this brighter purple against the purple of Nightlife, it brought out the more grungy tones, the darker tones of that particular shade. I want to say it made it more of a gray or brownish purple than when it was by itself, when it looked more reddish, which I thought was really interesting because it didn't come across as a duochrome, but the way it went on the eyes was just very interesting. So anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into our surprise right now. Surprise! Here's my surprise. It's him. The sauce it to me did finally catch up, and we have another bottle of hot sauce.
Another one.
Another one. Yay! So we're finally caught up.
Hopefully.
No, we're caught up.
Okay.
This is 2 in this month. You opened one earlier.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
And people liked seeing you.
So.
Same box.
Same box. Oh my goodness! Look what it is. It is called Little Dicks.
Interesting color.
It's serrano and cilantro.
Interesting.
Might be better to read off this one.
Yep.
So, as we can see, Little Dicks, heat level 2.
Out of 5.
2 out of 5. Cilantro comes with a herby flavor that provides the perfect complement to the spicy serrano. Give it a try on tacos, fish, omelets, and other breakfast foods, especially burritos. Little Dick's homemade sauces are prepared in a New York City kitchen with all natural ingredients. You're missing my face. That give you the big flavor and just enough heat to add some zing to any dish. All out, search Little Dick's on sauceittome.com. So, like I said, this is all locally grown spices, foods, provided by Sauce It To Me. I'm going to go ahead and open it up and take a small sample. Eventually, I will be tasting this with food, just don't have it at the time. So,
you could try putting in your mac and cheese.
Maybe. It's got some heat to it.
Oh, I'm not tasting it. I'm not tasting it. No.
It's got some heat to it, but it is very good. It has that. It has a little bit of lime, a little bit of the cilantro and serrano.
Aren't you glad you don't have the soap gene?
It says here on the bottle, I guess the card lied, it's 3 out of 5. If you can see that. So,
Ooh.
it's still very good. It's still big flavor. I'm going to enjoy this on, of course, wings, tacos. I do make a hot sauce mayo that I'm trying with all my hot sauces now, just to have a little bit with some tacos, burritos. It's hamburgers. It's kind of a mix of mayonnaise and yogurt mixed with the hot sauce, a little bit of lime juice, just to make sure you have all the flavors represented. And looking forward to trying this one out.
Yeah.
So thank you, Sauce It To Me, for the Little Dick's bottle, and I'm looking forward to the next one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Not bye yet. Aren't you glad you don't have the cilantro soap gene?
What's that?
There's a lot of people who do not like cilantro because it tastes like soap to them.
Oh. No, I'm glad I don't have that. Also, I don't know if you can see, but it's one of my t-shirts that I get every month.
Yep, I buy him a shirt every month.
It's called Together Forever, and of course this is from
Course Bread? No.
No, it's from a nice
He's like forgotten. He had it all in his head and it went poof.
I did. It went gone. Nightmare Before Christmas.
There we go.
Oh my goodness. Yes, Nightmare Before Christmas.
And our youngest daughter has threatened to steal it.
Which she won't. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, but there you go. That's what we have for today, and hopefully we can talk to you next month.
Yep, we'll be looking forward to that. And we may have some other things going on soon we've been talking about, so you just keep your eyes open. We've got, this is Domi Tries This, so I have to try other things. We have sort of established ourselves as a beauty channel, but as you all know, I drink tea, and we are starting to move into this, so be looking for other stuff to be coming up very soon, I hope.
Cool.
We've been talking about it. Alrighty, so thank you. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and give them my goodbye. Take your hot sauce.
All right, bye.
Bye. You guys don't know, but that bye comes from when I'm doing a live on Facebook. If he comes running through and has to do something, he'll run off and go, bye.
Okay, bye.
Oh, he says it at work too. Okay. So that is it for the day, and we hope you like what you've seen. And if you do like what you've seen and you're not subscribed yet, we hope you will subscribe. When you subscribe, please hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. I currently upload 2 days a week, Monday and Thursday. However, we do have bonus videos. This one would have been a bonus video because one of the bonus videos is indie brands. However, since we did the try-on thing with the BeBellas, it's a bit too long for a bonus video. Bonus videos are short. They're very, very short. In addition to that, we also have my son open his Geek Fuel every month. His box for this month has shipped, but I'm not holding my breath that it'll be here before June. They just don't seem to show up like that. I think they're coming from England. I'm not positive, and that may be why they run as late as they do. And if you send anything, that is also a bonus video when I open it, unless you don't want me to. If you don't want me to, please put a note in your box. Just saying, please don't put this on the channel. Or you can join the Domi Tries This Facebook group, which is listed down below, and let me know on there that a box is on its way. But you would rather not be embarrassed by me opening it here on the channel. And I will honor your request. I swear, I will. In addition to all that, we are doing our garden videos this year. Oh God, I've missed the garden. I'm so glad it's back. It is going beautifully. I should be uploading another one of those fairly soon if I haven't. And those are also very short. They run about 10 minutes maybe. But if you are interested in any of that, or the upcoming surprises we're talking about, you will need to have that bell clicked because they do not go up on regular upload days. You probably won't get an email. However, when you do come to the YouTube main page, you will have a little red circle with a number on it in your bell. And hopefully I will be one of those reminders in that little red circle if you're not getting your emails. I'm not, so that's the only way I know I have anything. If you're a part of my notification squad, please check both your bell and your subscription to make sure they're both still active, as they are unsubscribing people. They're clearing out subscriber lists. Don't know why. I haven't had a big problem with it, but you never know, so you want to check. And if you choose not to subscribe, well, I would understand. I'd be disappointed, but I'd understand, because there's a lot of YouTube out there. You don't need this old dragon in your ear all the time. However, really would appreciate it if you would help a girl out and go ahead and click that subscribe. But if you don't, you are always welcome back here. And when you do come back again, don't forget to bring your cup of tea. All right, so this is cold. And because of the fact that my steeper is metal, I cannot reheat it. So we're just going to have to hope that cold will work. If not, I will actually try this again on the channel. If I'm not getting a good flavor from it, we will try it again. And I mean, I've been trying all my teas more than once. I do that more than once for most of them, unless I just can't stand it. But we will go ahead and give this a try, and then we will be on our way. Okay, there is something that is borderline black tea. You all know I don't like black tea. However, this is not out and out black tea. It does not have that bitterness. And I suspect that the way it's tasting right now is because it's cold, and I think I would like to try it again when it's warmed up so we can see how it really is. And as you can see too, no lipstick marks from our lipstick. So it definitely stays put. Even with a gloss over it, it stays put. It has gotten more comfortable with the gloss over it too. But it is not moving around. It's not budging. So that's nice. I can put a gloss over it. Should be fine. Still probably wouldn't buy any more from him. I'd like them to be fine from the beginning. It feels fine. It doesn't feel so heavy anymore. It probably just had to settle in with the gloss over it. At any rate, and like I said, we will try the tea again. It's interesting. That flavor I'm talking about might be the gunpowder. I'm going to have to look that up as see if that's actually a tea or if what they did, because that's a little weird. Did you guys put actual gunpowder in here? I don't know. At any rate, that's it. Hope you have a good one.